Good evening to all my grown folks out there. It's your girl B, and we got another one. We got two clips we're gonna look at, and basically it's chicks and their delusional dating expectations. Everybody think they a bad B. It's just crazy, y'all. Listen to this.
I am a 10 out of 10. If you want to rate me and you ask me to rate me, it's a 10. Period. Point
You fat bitch.
blank. Because who's rating me a 2? Specifically men who are broke, men who can't afford a woman like me, a high standard, high value woman like me.
Stop the cap.
So they really don't have an opinion on this matter. I'm a 10 out of 10 because I am. This person says the market gives you your value, not yourself. Okay, so who is the market though? Because if you're talking about the busted broke boys in my comments, they wouldn't even get a chance with me. So their vote doesn't count because I don't want them.
That crazy bitch out there again.
Like, why would I care what they rate me? It doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. They can't afford to be at the table. They can't afford a seat at the table. If we're talking about market value, the 6-figure men and 7-figure men that I date, that have taken me out on dates, that have treated me like a queen, a princess, they're going to rate me a 10 out of 10. And that's why they're taking me out, spending money on me, and taking good care of your girl, because they have a voice. They have an opinion on this. They have a vote. Someone who couldn't even afford a McDonald's date, even though I wouldn't go on a McDonald's date, why would you have a vote? I had this one guy recently take one look at me and beg to take me on a first date to Universal Studios, plus dinner, plus anything I wanted, because he was just so amazed and
No, fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch.
Really, nigga?
Y'all, look, I'm gonna say this. I don't want to be too mean, so I'm gonna just say this. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Now, I think she was capping. Most people don't go on dates to Universal Studios, especially if you don't live in Florida or wherever. Secondly, 6-figure and 7-figure men. Let's keep it real. If you're dating millionaires, multimillionaires, you're not coming on social media looking busted. You're not wearing no bonnet, no scarf. You're just not about to look like that. I'm sorry, but you're not. I put more effort in how I look to make my video than she did to talk all this shit. This is really sad. First of all, I believe she was lying about a lot of this stuff. I do think that it's a reality check for a lot of us women, especially women who are on the dating market, to be shook up, to have our world shook, as to say, what you think of yourself is one thing. You're free to think whatever you want to think of yourself. But men, the ones who actually have to ask you to marry them, they have a, that's that whole marketplace. They feel like this. And I actually showed this video to a few men. She went viral, I believe. And most men clowning her, just to keep it a buck. Most dudes is clowning her. They're clowning her, one, well, it goes hand in hand. Men are clowning her for how she look and how she comes off. She come off like she the ish. And back in the day, it was always like 1 or 2 chicks who thought they was the ish. Nowadays, everybody's thinks they that deal, a bad B, whatever. They just think they a baddie, and men are just about to shower them with money off their mere existence. And though that might be nice, that's not reality. And so, again, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. When I look at this young lady, me personally, I'm not a bonnet person, especially in public. And this is public, right? I believe in sprucing up a little bit. Now, if you watch me, you know your girl done looked a little rough doing a video or two, but for the most part, I'm looking presentable, right? And so as I look at her, what she's saying doesn't even match how she looks. But furthermore, the arrogancy, that's her looks are whatever. I could care less about how another woman looks. I don't think we need to be competing. I'm not that woman. My emphasis is the way she's talking, how arrogant she is, and how she thinks so highly of herself, and she's talking ish about man. It's been a point in time in all of our life where all we can afford is McDonald's. If we just gonna keep it real, very few people were born into money, let alone wealth. So a lot of us can relate. I remember back in the day, me and my husband, we were so broke, we were still boyfriend and girlfriend. We used to take $5 and go to Wendy's and split it on the dollar menu. And I am not ashamed to tell you that, okay? Because I'm real. We keep it real over here, grown folk talk. Y'all know that.
And you know this, man.
That's why y'all rock with me in Ghetto Talk. Shout out to my husband. Go subscribe if you're not. So the fact that she's just so arrogant and you know, I date high value men. I'm a high value woman and y'all broke boys who can only afford McDonald's. I would never go out with you. And it's like, let's keep it real. You don't fit the narrative of what beauty is. And I'm not saying that she doesn't have, nice features. She just doesn't fit the stereotype of it. And I myself may not, you know, just depending on who's looking at you. So for you to come off so arrogant like this, it's a big turnoff. Men don't want women who are so narcissistic and so ego driven, thinking they the shit, the ish, especially when you not. But let's get into the second one, y'all. Heads up, the second one is obnoxious, but it is what it is.
You know what? I don't want another motherfucker to offer to take me out to eat, to take me to the movies, to take me nowhere. Unless y'all asking me, can y'all pay my motherfucking bills? Straight up. You want me to give you my time? You want me to come through cute? You want me to get my motherfucking hair done, my makeup done and everything else, just to come out and go on a motherfucking date, and we ain't talking about no bills. Real men get time from me. Real men get the with me, cause real men pay bills. You little motherfucking boys want to take a out to eat, take a to the movies. I don't want to do that. The only thing I want from a is my bills paid. Straight up. We can't do nothing else but that. I'm trying to secure the bag. And the motherfucking bag can be secured if we're sitting at a...
Bye, Felicia.
You know, chicks like this make it so bad. You know, I miss the 90s so bad. Can I say that? Females, like, she was so loud and obnoxious. Getting your hair done and looking presentable is the standard when you're going out on a date. Most people want to make a good first impression. The whole makeup thing, men have said over and over again that they are not fans of makeup, especially heavily done. She got on fake lashes that looks like some Malaysian kind of weave. I don't know. Not a weave expert. But just being obnoxious and thinking they are the ish. And there's nothing wrong with a woman being confident, knowing she's beautiful. There's nothing wrong with that. But what I'm saying is to when you are so entitled, so narcissistic, so self-involved that you become offensive to the very men that you say you want. That's the problem. And then these heifers got the nerve to cut on a camera and promote this and upload this to social media as if this is a good look for black folks in the black community as a collective. No one's gonna look at this and say, oh, that's just these two crazy heifers out they mad. No, they're gonna say, this is why we don't like black chicks and we going to get a passport because we don't want to be bothered. That's what this does. And I despise stuff like this. When I come across it on my timeline, I'm like, this is terrible. I mean, it's content, but it's like, do we really have to be out here like this? Do we need to belittle our men? And when I was coming up back in the day, I dated for a short period of time, but I never expected a man to pay my bills first date, second date, third date. Like that wasn't anything even then, you know what I'm saying? Like you expected a man to pay your bills. So before I met you, how were you existing? How are you paying your bills before I met you? What you tell a man he need to pay your bills. Then when men want you to bust it wide open, then you want to be offended. Oh, how dare you? I'm a lady. Like, nah, you coming off masculine in the sense of this particular chick, how a man got to pay her bills, and like the sense of entitlement, the delusion. It's crazy. It's sad too. We don't want to see our women like this. And I blame society. This is just where we're at in 2023. As 2023 comes to an end, right? This is November. To see our women conduct themselves in this manner, to see them have no self-esteem and self-respect in the regards of being mindful of what comes out of your mouth if for the public to see. You can't take it back once it's on this World Wide Web. And to think that this shit is cute, because this is the new thing now. He got to pay my bills. I'm not willing to go here. I'm not willing to go there. This ain't good enough for me. And like they're saying, some of y'all women got kids all up the wazoo. You living with this person. House ain't clean. The backstories, you know, you could just imagine what the backstories are on these two chicks. But just the audacity and the arrogancy And I think that this second one here is not too bad looking, but again, all the makeup, we can't even see what we're really dealing with. But I personally find her more attractive than the first young lady. But you turn off men acting like this. And y'all wonder why y'all can't get a man. That's why I like the old days, the 90s, where women wasn't so arrogant. Men were head over heels for black women, and we didn't hear about all of this passport divesting and dating out. It's getting out of hand. I'm disgusted by it. But the first chick that I showed you, she actually started trending, and men were saying that she only the type of chick that you mess with at 2-3 o'clock in the morning, and she better not tell nobody. So it's like, for you to have all these standards and think so highly of yourself, but what do the men that you want to cuff you and wife you think? That's really what it is. But I'm gonna end this video here. Y'all don't forget to like, subscribe, leave me a comment, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace out.
Come on, push a button.